Where it is recording. Yeah. So what is website? So I will tell you today.
Yeah.
So let's see. You will understand what
Okay.
is DevOps. You understood, right? What is DevOps? So what you know
Yes.
the meaning of DevOps?
Yeah. In my viewpoint is that
Oh,
DevOps is a person who can communicate both the developers and operation team,
mm,
and he can deliver the application in proper manner without delay.
mm,
And he is the one of the person who can automate the developing application through some tools.
mm. What developing application?
मतलब a developer developed the code. That code
Wait,
was
wait,
to be
wait a
sent to
second.
the
Wait a
operation.
second. Yeah.
Yes.
What developers are doing?
The developers will develop the code. मतलब they will write a program
Mm. Okay,
for
very
the
good.
particular task. For a particular task.
Which task?
मतलब a client may have certain requirements. According to their requirements, the developer develop the code.
Developer develop the code regarding the client requirements.
Yes, yes.
So,
This is what my understand.
mm,
And the developer develop the code according based on the programming language. The programming language might be the various types. Like
mm,
as you explained yesterday, there
mm,
might be Python, Java, C, C++, Oracle, some other languages.
mm,
So the developer, considering any one of the programming language, a developer develop the code,
mm,
and that code has to be sent to the operationing team, whether
mm,
it is performing well or not, or is
mm,
there any errors
mm,
occurring in that program. If
mm.
operation team is okay with that, then that code will be the move to the website, I believe. This is what I know, sir.
Yeah, very good. So developers, what developer is doing? Why developer developing the code? So
Yeah,
do you
because
yeah, do you know
yes, yes.
SDLC?
Uh, Software development life cycle. The abbreviation of that SDLC is that,
Mm.
and the software development life cycle, it has a one certain protocol, मतलब procedure thing that
Ah,
has to
yes.
be followed by all the IT companies.
Yes, very good. So what is that? So for example, so Telangana government set a policy for the bike driving. Definitely we need
Yes.
to keep a helmet while driving the bike, right?
Yes.
So for example, car. So while driving the car, definitely we need to wear the seat belts.
Seat
So
belt.
yeah, so if you're not following that rule, definitely what you can do, they will find the same way,
Yes.
something like the same way. So if you want to develop a software, what is that? If you
Software
want
or application.
our application. So if you want to develop a software or a application, right? So what is
Yeah.
the procedure you need to follow? You need to follow a procedure, call it as a software development lifecycle.
Yeah.
So the software development lifecycle, for example, so Tulsi Ram is the guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Tulsi Ram. So Tulsi Ram having a thought. Okay.
Yeah.
Got the idea. Got the one idea to develop an application.
Yes.
Okay. So what is that idea? For example, so before WhatsApp, so how you are sending the messages to the
Through text
recipients?
messages.
To
Through
text
text
message,
message.
right? The drawbacks, analysis, something like you have an idea or you have a thought. So then you try to analyze everything, right?
Yes.
Analysis. So what analysis you did? Something like it charges 1
Per
rupee
message.
per message,
Per message.
per SMS, right? And
Yes.
So we don't know if the recipient received
Received the
received
text message or not?
received the text message or not. And so we will send at a time 250 characters only. How many?
Okay. Okay.
250
250 characters.
characters. Okay, 250
Yeah.
characters. So these are the analysis you did. Something like so I want to create a application or a software for this, and we need to give it as a free or to overcome these problems. So when it will be
Yeah.
success, definitely, so we need to overcome these problems and give it as an application, give it as a free, right? So if 1 rupee is a chargeable, if you give free, the people reaching people is more, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
if it is a
Yes.
free, everyone can use it. So if it is a commercial, if it is a license, definitely someone not interested to use it, right? You
Yes.
have a
Yes.
thought, you got an idea, you did the analysis. So how to implement this process, how to implement this by using SDLC. So by using SDLC,
STL.
yeah, so SDLC, software
Development lifecycle.
SDLC, software development life cycle. What are the analysis, plan, design, build, test, deploy? Okay,
Yeah.
so what is the SDLC? So the SDLC contains analysis, plan, design, build, test,
Test and deploy.
deploy, right? So what is analysis? The plan. So plan is nothing but so you want to build a application or you want to build a software. So
Yes.
your idea, your thought is, so there is a possibility if it is success or not, right? So we don't know,
Yes.
you have a thought, so you're implementing that thought. So we don't know exactly if it is a success or not,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
for this purpose, initially for building scratching purpose, so you are thinking, so what are the open sources, what are the freely available softwares to design, to develop the application? So you are thinking something like Java is a open source. Open source means free of cost. Okay.
Free of cost.
So I'm planning to write the code in the Java. Tomcat. Linux is a open source, right?
Okay.
Open source platform. And infra. So we need to build the infra, right? So who will provide freely, or we will provide some less amount of, for example, AWS cloud. Okay.
Okay.
So these are the requirements. These are the plan you need to build a application,
Okay.
right?
Okay. Okay. Sir, here one more point.
Hmm.
Yeah, Java is the open source. That means Java is the programming language, right?
Yes, programming language. So you are designing the application, right? How you are designing the
Yeah.
application?
Designing application based on the code, writing codes for
Yes,
programming
yes,
language.
yes. You will
But
understand
what
once it
about
is.
may I
What
know the
about?
Tom regarding Tomcat, sir?
Yeah, Tom. I will tell you. I will
Tom.
tell you. I will tell you. I will tell you.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay. So design part. So what it contains? The application. So you are trying to design an application looks like this. Okay.
Yeah.
So we have a 2 pages. So one is chat, another one is contact. Initially WhatsApp comes only 2 pages. One is chat, other one is contacts.
Contacts.
Okay, this is the
Yeah.
designing. Your application looks like this. Okay, who will
Yeah.
build these 2 pages? Who will this 2 pages? Build. So here developers, right?
Yes.
So here developers comes into the picture. Okay, who is
Yeah. Developer.
developers? So here plan architects. Okay, so
Okay.
design plan architects. So developer, what developer is doing? Developing the code. Okay, so this is the
Yeah.
code. The code is written in the Java language, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, so develop the code
So,
in the Java language. Yeah, tell me.
sir, in design phase, the architect is there, right, sir? So this
Yes.
architect, according to the scope, client's requirement, he
Hmm.
will design the one. He will give the one plan, right?
Yes.
So
He will
how to
give
develop?
how to develop.
Yes, but this architecture, he can also be build the code, I guess.
No, architect will not build the code, right? Architect will give the architecture diagrams only. Architect,
Uh,
no. How architect something like a, so developers, if you have a developer, you are working as a junior developer. So if you have a 2-3
okay.
years of experience, then you will go to something like you have some experience to develop the application. Then you are a lead, right? So
Okay.
once you have a experience on the lead, then you will be a manager.
Okay.
Okay. So once you
Okay.
have a experience, you can be a architect or a manager. So architect is nothing but a technical side. Manager is nothing but a managerial side.
Okay. So
Solution
here
architect.
architect knows everything about the application and software.
Yes,
He
yes,
knows
yes,
everything.
yes, 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 yes. Because of he is the designer, right?
Yes. Okay. Okay. That's right.
Understood? So developer
Yes, sir.
develop the code. So developer develop the code in which language?
Java.
Java language. So yesterday I already told you, right? 1 second. So where we are deploying this Dell Power Edge R710 or 310. 1 second, I'm taking the server. Yeah. So whatever the developer develop that code, right?
Yes.
So that code will be I want to tell you something. Yeah. So that code will be deployed under this server, right? So I
Yeah.
will create another paint. I will take another paint. 1 second. Yeah. This is a web browser. Okay. What this is?
Okay. Web
This is
browser.
means Google.
Web browser like our Google Chrome, like.
Yes, Google Chrome, Mozilla, or whatever it may be. I'm taking a Google
Yeah.
Chrome.
Yeah.
So I typed a www.facebook or whatsapp.com. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what is www?
So, worldwide web. That is the stands for.
Yes, it searches.
Is such as information relating to the WhatsApp.
It searches the World Wide Web, right? You understood.
Yeah. Yeah.
So which
Yeah.
one? The whatsapp.com,
Related.
this domain name.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
This
Yeah.
a domain or a
Domain.
website.
Okay.
Okay, it
Okay.
searches
Okay.
the World Wide Web. So World Wide Web means over the internet.
Yes.
So over the internet it searches. So this application, so it's once you search it, so it comes the a whatsapp.com application. Okay, so this is
Yeah.
the a WhatsApp application. For example, chat and contacts. The page is opened, right?
Yeah.
Where it comes from? This page comes from where? This website, right? This web page or website. This web page comes from where?
Uh, it comes from the WhatsApp for developing company. Those they has stored the data in
Mm,
their place.
there.
WhatsApp, who's running the WhatsApp
Mm,
application, the
mm,
data related to the WhatsApp that was stored in their office itself, I believe.
office.
Office, matlab, like the goods we store in a warehouse.
Mm,
Similarly, whenever we want to be pick up any goods or anything, we give some instruction to the company people, and they will uh, deliver the product from their warehouse. So
okay.
similarly, what I believe is that the
Mm,
WhatsApp is the mostly service-oriented company. So
mm,
whatever data or related information is there, they might be stored in their data house.
mm,
And whenever we search the information, that information can be passed from their data warehouse.
mm.
Am I right, sir?
No, no. Right. So this application, this page comes from where? So this page comes through whenever you search this, right? HTTPS, sorry, https://www.whatsapp.com. You know, so this is the,
Okay.
you didn't see any,
Okay. So tell me.
okay,
Yes, yes, I have seen. Yeah.
I've seen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. For example, you see https://web.whatsapp.com. So
Yes.
the web page,
Hypertext transfer protocol.
yes, very good. What is this?
Hypertext transfer
Hypertext.
protocol. Hypertext transfer protocol security again.
Yes, yes.
This means security.
Transfer protocol. Protocol. Okay. So
Protocol.
HTTP secure. Yes, and means nothing but a secure. Okay. So
Yeah.
I want to transfer a hypertext transfer protocol. So it's transfer the hypertext over the this HTTPS. Okay. So then it
Yeah.
opens the page. So this page is under the over the internet. This page in internet. No, this page is
No.
somewhere else.
Yes, that was stored in some other device.
Yes. Whatever developing, right? Developing that code, right?
Yeah. Yes.
That code in Java format, right?
Yes.
So where you deployed something somewhere, that code is comes from, right?
Yes. Yes.
So
Yes.
so you are seeing a movies or something, like you are seeing
Yeah.
movies in your laptop,
Yeah. Yes.
in your laptop. So without laptop, are you seeing your movies or something like a mobile? Without mobile, you are using the movies.
No, without device we can't.
So definitely that code will be deployed or placed in any one of the device. Then only we can see it in the over the web browser. Okay.
Yes.
So
Okay.
why we need to keep it in the device, I will tell you. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So now dot Java, we need to convert this dot Java to dot var or dot jar. So why we need to convert, I will tell you, no worries. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So what is that? Maven is the build tool. What is that? Maven
Maven.
is the build tool. So to convert dot Java to dot var or dot jar. For example, WhatsApp dot jar or WhatsApp dot where, right? So where are
Yeah.
jar. So why are you converting from dot java to dot where? I will tell you. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So something like this is the server, right? You already know
Yeah.
server. So how you can interact with the server?
We can interact with server by installing operating software.
Operating
OS.
system, right? So
Operating system.
because
Yeah.
of this is the hardware knows only binary language.
Binary language. Yeah.
Yeah, binary language you knows only English language. So you cannot directly communicate with this hardware. Definitely we need a
Yes.
OS on this.
Some, yeah, some communicator, some
Yeah,
transformer,
yeah. So then
some
you
transformer.
installed the CentOS 7. Then so how you write our Java, how you write our code? You write our Java code, right? Definitely you need to
And
install the Java because of your code is written in Java. You need to install
Java
the
language.
Java software. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So where we need to keep this code, if you want to see it in the browser, so where we need to see it, this is the web
Browser.
browser. This is a web browser. If you want to see the content in the browser, definitely we will paste it in the, we will post it or we will paste it or we will deploy it in the
Server.
server only. So which server?
Uh,
Web server. Okay. So which server?
okay.
A web server. If you want to see the co- if you want to see the a page in the web browser, definitely it will comes from the web server. So where it will
Okay.
comes from? Web server.
Uh, Web server. So, sir, a server is a hardware device, right?
Yeah, server is a hardware device.
Which can store the huge information like our pen
Yes,
drive, hard disk.
yes. No. This is the server, right? For example, you watched the first video, right?
Not fully. Yeah,
Classification.
yeah.
Okay, you can watch it, you will understand. Okay, na? So web
Okay.
server. So what is a web server?
A web server stores the information related to the software application.
Mm.
मतलब de-
So for example, a web server. So web server hosted the web applications. Where hosted the web applications? So this is the
yes,
Java.
sir.
So we wrote the
Yeah,
code for the web application, web pages. So
yeah.
where we need to host that web application code. So we need to host the web application code in the,
Server, web server.
yeah. So Apache Tomcat is a web server. Tomcat is used to run Java web application. Which applications it will run? Java. Only Tomcat, if you install the web server Tomcat, you run the only Java web applications. Tomcat is a free and open source software. Tomcat developed by Apache organization. Tomcat developed by using Java programming language. Tomcat server runs on 8080 port by default. Okay. So a website is a collection of many web pages, and web pages are a digital files that are written in language HTML or something like a Java or whatever it may be. Okay. To make your
Okay.
website available to every person in the world, it must be stored or hosted on a computer connected to the internet round the clock. Such computers are known as a web server. Understood?
Okay. Okay. So hosting means keeping,
Keeping
kept.
only keeping, kept your code.
Okay.
So hosting is nothing but just keeping. That is the terminology. Okay. Web
Okay.
server. So web
Web server.
servers, yeah, we have a many types of web servers are there. Tomcat, Apache, Nginx, JBoss. Okay. So SpyPark. Okay. So this Apache is hosted. So it supports which language? HTML. So it supports only
HTML.
so .html format. Okay. Tomcat supports Java. It supports only .jar or dot where. Okay. So nginx. Nginx is PHP related. So PHP, it supports only .php code. So JBoss, it supports Java also. Java means .jar or where.
Dot
Okay.
jar. Okay. So that means each server different according to the using the programming language.
Yes. PyPark. So it uses Python. Okay. So what is the
Okay.
extension it supports? Py.
Okay.
Understood?
Okay, sir.
So for example, Tomcat is the server you are installing. Okay. Because of you
Yeah.
wrote the code in the Java language. Right. This is the
Okay.
Tomcat. So in the Tomcat, whatever you build the code, right? Develop the code and
Yes.
build the code. That code will be pasted under the Tomcat web server.
Web server.
Yeah. So once your code is deployed on the Tomcat web server, then only we can see it in the web browser.
Okay.
So this is the web server. So whenever you deployed any code in the web server, you can see it in the web browser.
Okay.
Hosting, deploying is nothing but a just keeping.
Okay.
Okay, now you understood?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So what
So,
developers are doing? Yes.
sir, as a DevOps person, we
Mm.
need to learn all these things, sir. Tomcat, Apache,
No,
Nginx.
don't know. No need of. You need to know. So what you did now. So something like a DevOps, right?
Uh,
I will tell you the meaning of a DevOps. Okay. Dev means developer. Okay.
yeah.
Developer plus operation engineers. Operation
Engineering
engineers work together and automate the process, automate the deployment
process.
process. So what is the deployment process?
The code,
Yeah,
the
developer
code,
develop the
developer
code.
code.
So developer manually develop the code and manually build the code. So this is nothing but a development team build the code. Once we build the code, so who will do this deployment? Developer doesn't know how to